Good morning, it's Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. This is a live recording of Dr. Disrespect playing Battlefront 2. Triple XP Madness. This is on Rumble. He's the first guy I found there that I actually want to watch. Okay. So, I've watched 15 minutes of him, and he has high production values. He claims that he's the 1993-1994 blockbuster video game champion. So he's some relic from the 90s, just like Jason Momoa in the Minecraft movie. Okay, I have a special treat today. Back to game. Oh, my headphones are in. Okay. Well, first, let's check out the finish on this housing installation. It's an art project, and it's completely done. It's the way it's supposed to be. No additional changes are needed. The white concrete house. David Lovin's 2025. It's a finished art piece. The only thing that'll change is these copper blocks will oxidize. Monday, June 2nd, 2025 is when I finished it. So no windows, no glass, just air and space and natural lighting. There's 3 white beds. So this would be something that would be built in a giant warehouse art gallery place somewhere in downtown LA, because they have room to build this kind of stuff. Okay, let's take a look. The roof turned out to be exactly what I wanted. I got lucky with the spacing. It just turned out just the way I wanted. Okay. So I'm happy with that. That's a step in the right direction on this art and science and technology white path. So I have no plans for this land. I get ideas in the middle of the night for it, and I'm just letting it grow like a magic garden. And this is my first art gallery in Flatland. Okay. I haven't put the signage up yet, but I will on my own time. And this is my favorite thing to do, to use these sea lantern blocks for lighting on the ceiling. Originally, this gallery was designed to just have the one painting, and you just walk in there and experience that. Then it got to be too dark in here, so I had to suck it up and put in some torches for light. So, in real life, walking into this gallery, I'd look at the paintings. There's a lot of paintings in this game, and I'm gonna have to build a wall and put every single painting along with the title on this big art installation wall. So I want to have every single Minecraft painting available on this wall with the title, so I know who did it, and so I can know what the title of each piece is. Here you have a woman And it looks like she's sitting in a pond, fully dressed, and there's a skeleton there. There's a barren tree and mountains. It might not be water, but there's a theme in art. It's called sex and death, where you have the naked woman laying next to a skeleton by a tree. I've seen in the New Yorker a painting of a naked woman laying next to a skeleton by a tree. A perfect representation of sex and death. Okay. So there's a lot going on with art. This is a hill in front of water. And you can see how it blends when you're far away, and then when you get close it's more pixelated, of course. And it's pretty much the same idea that the Impressionists were doing. So it makes you think that the work the Impressionists did influenced the computer art world. And I've tried to explain before, when you take a picture of a picture and you zoom in on your camera, every digital photo eventually gets reduced to these square blocks of color. So every day on your phone or camera, when you take a picture, the smallest parts of that picture is this. I've seen it because I was trying to figure out how to build the photographs, but there's so many of these boxes that are just dang impossible. Okay. And then you have the skull on fire. What looks like it's resting on grass, with trees in the background and the moon in the sky. It's an angle for this skull where you'd have to be laying on the ground or put the camera on the ground in order to get this shot. And this is a mistake. The painting is on the floor, and I don't really want that. Sometimes a way around that is to not do that. Okay. Oops, and not to do that either. So I did two things that I didn't want to do. Okay. Why do I keep doing that? It's a mystery. Okay. And finally I get to do what I want to do. Okay, you just put the block there. Now you put the painting up. There you go, there's one. It's not the one I wanted, but it's okay for now. What is this? It looks like architecture. Yeah, that's smoke coming out of a chimney. Some buildings. This section, it looks like they're on fire. And there's nighttime on the left and daytime on the right. This painting doesn't make much sense. Showing night and day. Maybe it's during the night, the houses are on fire, and during the daytime it's peaceful during the day. That might be it. So bad things happen at night in Minecraft. This one confuses me. It looks like a pig with a girl in a dress. It looks like a Dutch master painting. Girl with pig. Let's take a look at how they did the face on here. These were all designed by human beings. Okay, look at this work. Okay. Look at that girl's face. Just squares. And you back away and it actually looks like the figure of a girl and her face and a pig. The body around the pig looks really odd though. Like it's not fully realized. Or he's coming out of a box. Or it's the actual pig body. It's unclear what is going on. This might have been based off of a real painting somewhere. This one I'm not familiar with. Never really seen it. I don't know what it is. That could be a pear. It could be a dark still life. I am not sure. Well, look at the round form here. So there's all these gradations of tone. And when you back away, it has a rounded feel. It almost looks like the right side of the top half of a nude woman. So that could be a breast right there. What else is it? What else could it even be? Because when you back away, it looks like there's another breast emerging from behind this wood post thing. So I don't know what that is. But it looks figurative in nature. Okay, this one, a classic favorite. And the Street Fighter guy. And a hand. Looks like in a snowy landscape with trees. So I don't know what this actually means. The large human hand with the video game character showing the micro world. I have built a hand in Minecraft before, and to get any kind of detail on the full sculpture, it was huge, and it was a massive project that I never finished. I was also building figures, and I built a giant foot that was so big it was out of control. It's easier to do 2D art. A hand over a fire. I don't know what the fire is in. Maybe it's a stove. Maybe it's a hand putting seasoning into soup that's cooking. Or it's a barbecue with fire. It's not a great composition. Okay. And here we are at the beginning. So that's a whole art show. And as you know, there's a lot of art in this game now. I watched some video yesterday about some guy who really liked all the old Minecraft stuff, and he was playing the original beta version, and he really dug it because of the simplified palette. But for me, give me everything you got to give me in this game, and I will find a use for it. With the world being infinite as it is, there is plenty of room for everything. Okay, let's go to bed.
Chat screen.
I'd like to thank Amber for the coffee. The coffee is from Starbucks. She bought a bag and it's really dang good. And I have almond milk in my coffee. So that was really fun. I was up in the middle of the night building this art gallery. And I'm really proud of it. Sometimes with these art galleries, what they have is a window right here and an exhibition space where you can put one painting in the window to draw and lure people into the gallery. So I might as well do this since I have some time.
Search items edit box.
I like these oak signs. I use them a lot. I have my own personal vocabulary of things I like to use in this game. Though I want to use everything eventually. This is called
Use mouse cursor or tab button to
the Random Gallery. The Random Art Gallery. Because things are random in here. I was thinking of just using the random paintings in here. Just for this gallery. But yeah, I want to build a big art wall where every single painting will be put on the wall. And that's an epic project. It's going to take forever. But I want to do it. I want to learn about all the paintings in this game. The Random Art Gallery. And I might as well sign it. It's my artwork.
Edit sign message. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
So, I have been thinking a lot in the last week about the difference between being an artist and a Minecraft artist. Am I an artist making Minecraft art? Am I making Minecraft art in the real world with my piece of paper art now? Is there a connection between making art in real life and doing it here? One thing is for sure, it's a lot messier in real life than it is in this video game. Here it's very clean and sanitized and sometimes generic until you can figure out a way to put some personality into your art. There's just a nice little touch to put the 3 white beds here. I didn't want the beds in the gallery. And I didn't want the beds to interfere with the gallery experience. Does it need a roof or anything on top? I think it just might be a modernist art gallery. I don't need a door. I was thinking of putting a glass door. Let's try another painting just to see what we get. This exhibit can always be changing. There's the Donkey Kong piece. And of course it's that problem of the painting being on the floor. Unless that's where they put it before they hang it up. Okay. Is that a well-hung piece? That's an innuendo if I ever heard one. This is more Street Fighter kind of stuff. There's a style of art hanging that I want to mention while I'm here. It's called salon style. Many of you probably know about it. In France, during the yearly painting exhibitions, they would hang paintings from floor to ceiling. So every artist in France could be hung. And the good paintings did stand out. This is an Andy Warhol thing, so I'll leave it. Where you have two images of the same thing side by side. And it ups the value of the art aesthetically on some level. It means you're serious about this image when you have it twice. You want the viewer not only to see it once, but twice, and then two of them together. So it's a strategy for showing art and helping to draw attention to your art, which artists have to do in order to promote themselves and sell their art. Otherwise, they will be broke like me. Okay. This is just so much fun for me. Let's try another painting. I don't know this one. It looks like an archway architecture. Could be somewhere in Italy. Definitely somewhere in Europe. I kind of like it. I'll just leave it there. Let's try another painting here. A man in a black overcoat. Looks like something someone in London would wear. That kind of goes along with the theme of the sex and death. This could be a man that she was in love with, and he died, and this is what he has become, but she's still in love with him. Oh, there's so much you can do here. Let's try another one since I'm having such a good time. House is on fire during the night, and a house during the peaceful day. You know the factory on the cover of Pink Floyd Animals? This looks like a factory in the background. And the big smokestack. Okay. Another still life. That's obviously a cake in the game. That could be a flower. Yeah, it's a flower because you got the green stem. A yellow flower, a daisy or something. Sunflower. And you have an urn or a vase. But the flower is not in the vase. What does it all mean? So when you put a painting next to another painting. It's a way of visual storytelling. So this house during the daytime where it's all nice and peaceful. This might be inside the house and what the residents get to eat and enjoy looking at all day long. Just for fun, let's see if the story continues. Oh. So there's plenty of food for everyone. Wow, they got a big family. Okay, that's the story. Destruction of the village at night. Peace during the day. And during the day there's plenty of food for everyone in the family to eat. Okay. So this art exhibition is evolving and changing right before your eyes. So the top half of the body, especially the head, is like heaven, and below the belly button is the nether regions and the forbidden. So this looks like a woman, and she could be under covers. So this is the underworld area. And what is that? I have no idea what that is even trying to be. The sky, and it looks like water on the horizon. That could be a dude or a character. I don't know what the stuff is in the foreground. Could be architecture. It could be a cityscape. A landscape with a couple of houses there. That's what it could be. That. I've seen paintings that look like that, and they're usually really bad. It's like a Bob Ross painting, perhaps. People who like to paint sunsets, which is usually frowned upon in the art world for serious art. The amateurs love to paint sunsets. It can be interesting at times. Okay. So, from one incomplete painting, you add a couple of more images, and you have a brand new art piece. And I've done this with my art, where you mix and match different canvases to create new meaning. So this is a valid art thing, and I've seen paintings where they will divide the canvas and actually put 3 images on the one canvas to create a new context. The original top image wasn't doing much, but this creates some more action. Hello, Enderman. I did not know that in old versions of the game he had green eyes. So I'm scared of those things in survival mode. I've never been to the Ender world, so that's something I could work on. And this painting, well, you have the Street Fighter theme in both of these paintings. Let's see if we can put something in the middle. Pinocchio. I always think of this guy as Pinocchio. So this is just kind of a silly